Have you ever looked at a Prada handbag and thought, how do they make something so simple look so powerful? It's sleek, it's mysterious, it's minimalist luxury with an attitude. But behind every Prada handbag lies a secret world of Italian artisans, futuristic materials, old-world craftsmanship, and unexpected stories. You're about to discover how Prada handbags are actually made. And by the end of this video, we'll reveal 15 secrets about Prada bags that you've never heard before. This isn't just fashion, this is Prada. Believe it or not, the magic begins in small workshops scattered across Tuscany, Umbria, and Lombardy, not Milan, where Prada is headquartered. These regions are famous for their master leather workers, many of whom come from families that have passed down techniques for generations. The first step? Selecting the leather. But Prada doesn't just walk into any tannery. They partner with a tiny group of elite Italian tanneries, often using their own proprietary processes. And here's a fun fact. Some of the leather used in Prada bags is vegetable tanned, using tree bark and plant extracts instead of harsh chemicals, making it both luxurious and eco-conscious. Once the hides are selected, they're tested like luxury athletes. Each skin is inspected under bright lights and stretched by hand to check for imperfections. Prada artisans reject over 70% of raw materials that don't meet the brand standards. That's how obsessive they are about quality. And get this, every type of leather has a unique sound. Prada artisans are trained to recognize it by touch and by ear. For example, Saffiano leather, Prada's signature material, makes a slightly scratchy sound due to its crosshatch texture, a pattern invented by Mario Prada himself. Now comes the blueprint phase. Prada bags aren't just designed, they're engineered. Designers work with pattern cutters and prototype makers in Prada's Milan design studio to create every bag down to the last millimeter. They use digital modeling tools but also rely on paper mock-ups and wooden molds to visualize shape and structure. Before any bag enters production, it goes through dozens of tweaks. Handles are tested for bend, clasps for ease, linings for the perfect rustle. Some bags take a year or more to finalize. Oh, and Prada doesn't follow trends. They often design bags years in advance, banking on their signature aesthetic to outlast seasonal fads. Once a design is approved, it's sent to Prada's manufacturing facility in Tuscany, where the real magic begins. Every Prada bag is handmade by a single artisan or a small team who specialize in one specific stage: cutting, skiving, stitching, finishing. These are not assembly lines. They're more like orchestras, with each person playing their part. Let's break it down. Cutting. The artisan places the pattern over the leather and cuts it by hand or machine press. Precision is key. A few millimeters off can ruin the entire bag. Skiving. Edges are thin to ensure smooth seams. If it's a Saffiano bag, the leather is pressed with a hot plate to achieve that iconic crosshatch finish. Stitching. This is done using saddle stitching, one of the oldest techniques in leatherwork. Some bags take over 100 stitches per side, all done by hand. Let's pause for a second and talk about Saffiano leather, the ultimate Prada icon. Mario Prada invented Saffiano leather in 1913. It's made by pressing crosshatch patterns into coated calf leather using a hot plate, then treating it with wax. The result? A material that's water-resistant, scratch-proof, and practically indestructible. Prada guards this formula like a state secret. While other brands use similar textures, true Saffiano leather from Prada is only made in their own facilities. And here's the kicker. Saffiano leather ages better with time. The texture gets softer without even looking worn. Not all Prada bags are leather. Some of the most iconic styles, like the re-edition nylon mini bag, are made from industrial-strength parachute nylon. In the 1980s, Miuccia Prada shocked the luxury world by using black nylon, a fabric associated with military gear, for high-fashion handbags. Critics were horrified, but customers were obsessed. Today, that same nylon is made from regenerated Econol yarn, created from recycled plastic and ocean waste. So yes, that sleek black Prada bag might have once been a fishing net. Back in the workshop, each bag's parts are now carefully assembled. Linings, usually made from luxurious Napa leather or Prada's signature logo jacquard, are stitched in with laser precision. Zippers are imported from Japan and hand-tested for smoothness. Hardware, including locks, buckles, and studs, is engraved with Prada Milano and polished by hand. One of the final steps? The logo stamping. Artisans heat stamp the Prada triangle logo with gold foil or enamel using custom brass plates. And here's a little-known detail. If the stamp is even slightly crooked, the entire bag is rejected. Prada's quality control is borderline obsessive. Each bag goes through a 20-plus point inspection that checks for symmetry, weight, feel, odor, and even sound. Yes, they listen to the zipper glide, the clasp snap, and the rustle of the lining. Then it's wrapped in acid-free tissue, placed in a breathable dust bag, and packed in a custom box. Every bag comes with a serialized authenticity card, which Prada can trace back to the exact artisan who made it. Before some bags hit stores, they hit the runway. Prada often unveils new styles during their Milan Fashion Week shows. And guess what? Those aren't mock-ups. They're the real bags, pulled straight from the first production batch. After the show, the select models go into limited edition release. Others become seasonal drops. And a lucky few, they become permanent icons, like the Galleria tote or the Clio bag. Even fashion's coolest luxury brand isn't immune to controversy. In 2018, Prada found itself in hot water over a display at its Soho boutique in New York. The display featured figurines that resembled blackface caricatures, part of its Prada Malia collection. The backlash was immediate and intense, sparking protests, international outrage, and calls for boycott. Prada apologized, removed the figures, and later formed a Diversity and Inclusion Advisory Council, co-chaired by artist and activist Theaster Gates and filmmaker Anna Duvernay. But that wasn't the only time Prada made headlines. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Prada was criticized for its labor practices, especially during its global expansion. Like many luxury brands, it faced scrutiny over where its goods were manufactured and whether certain lower-tier items were being produced in non-Italian factories. Prada later clarified that all handbags were still made in Italy under tightly controlled standards, but the rumors persisted. Another major controversy surrounded Miuccia Prada's leadership style. Some insiders described the company culture as militantly minimal, with intense secrecy and a notoriously tight grip on creative control. Former employees alleged that decision-making was centralized and that Prada's obsession with brand image created internal pressure, a claim neither confirmed nor denied by the company. Prada has also faced scrutiny over its pricing strategy. While leather goods remain handmade in Italy, critics have pointed out that some items, especially nylon, have skyrocketed in price, even when made from recycled materials. Fashion analysts question whether this is sustainable or if the brand risks alienating longtime customers. Yet despite these controversies, Prada always seems to rebound. It leans into its cool, intellectual identity, never over-explaining, never reacting loudly, always maintaining that air of mystery. And maybe that's part of the brand's paradoxical power. From sketch to storefront, a single Prada bag can take anywhere from 6 to 18 months to complete. The brand keeps tight control over its manufacturing to avoid overproduction, which is why Prada rarely has sales. In fact, Prada destroys unsold stock to maintain brand exclusivity. Harsh? Maybe. But that's part of why Prada holds its value and mystique. Now let's move on to 15 secrets about these handbags. Now that you know how Prada handbags are made, here are 15 secrets even die-hard fashion fans might not know. Secret number 1. Did you know the iconic Prada logo, the upside-down triangle, was originally inspired by military badges? Mario Prada wanted a logo that symbolized strength and authority, not just luxury. Number 2. Did you know that the original Prada store in Milan opened in 1913 and is still there today, in the prestigious Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II? The interior features the same antique fittings Mario Prada designed over a century ago. Secret number 3. Did you know Miuccia Prada has a PhD in political science and was once part of a feminist mime troupe before joining the family business? Her academic background helped redefine what luxury could mean in a modern world. Number 4. Did you know Prada's Renylon collection uses yarn made from recycled fishing nets, carpet fibers, and ocean plastic, and it takes roughly 10,000 liters of water to produce just one nylon roll? Secret number 5. Did you know Prada's Galleria bag is named after their original Milan boutique and takes over 100 separate components to assemble? Number 6. Did you know each Prada bag serial number can be traced back to the actual artisan who made it, the day it was stitched, and even the batch of leather used? Secret number 7. Did you know that many Prada bag linings have secret inscriptions, like tiny stitching marks or numbers, that only the brand uses to authenticate originals? Number 8. Did you know the Prada Clio bag was inspired by 1990s minimalism and instantly sold out after being spotted on Dua Lipa and Kendall Jenner? Secret number 9. Did you know Saffiano leather is so durable that it resists ink stains, water, and scratches? And some Prada owners say their bags still look new after 10 plus years. Number 10. Did you know Prada often uses reverse psychology in marketing, deliberately choosing plain backgrounds, neutral tones, and almost no branding to make their bags feel quietly elite? Secret number 11. Did you know some runway-exclusive Prada bags never make it to public sale? They're gifted to stylists, editors, and celebrity clients as part of ultra-secret seeding campaigns. Number 12. Did you know the Prada triangle logo must be stitched with 15 points of contact, no more, no less, or the bag fails inspection? Secret number 13. Did you know Prada doesn't allow third-party licensing for their handbags, meaning every genuine Prada bag is sold either in their boutiques or by tightly controlled high-end department stores? Number 14. Did you know some vintage Prada bags have increased in value over time, especially limited editions from the 1990s and early 2000s, making them collector's items? And secret number 15. Did you know Prada's nylon bags were once considered ugly chic, but today they're among the most sought-after styles by Gen Z and millennials, proving Miuccia Prada was always ahead of her time. So the next time you see a Prada handbag, whether it's a buttery soft Galleria tote or a sporty little re-edition, remember, it's more than just a purse. It's a product of art, science, rebellion, and legacy. Which Prada bag is your favorite? Drop it in the comments. And if you want more insider secrets from the world's most iconic luxury brands, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This was how Prada handbags are made, and now you're in on the secret.